So, on my YouTube app, this is just on the homepage, this video came up. Wolfenstein 2, Stop Romanticizing Communism. And I'm just gonna react to it. This video is from a year ago. But fucking, I mean, it moseyed into my fucking recommendations for whatever reason. So, I also have watched like the first 10 seconds of it, and it's pretty fucking dumb, so.
Not a lot of things get my dick harder than Wolfenstein, okay? You doing this? And then the next minute you're doing this. You skip ahead 3 years, and boom, sequel. But there's a slight problem. In the current mainstream political climate, it seems that anything right up here is written off.
This is communism scum. Communist scum.
Which means that if this goes anywhere near the development of this, then it goes from Audie Murphy power fantasy to bash the fucking fash.
Which, I love how it's like, oh my god, these SJWs, you know, fucking. How fucked do you have to be as a fucking unit to be like, oh my god, they're bashing the fash? How you think that? Also, that's not a new fucking idea. It's like, you know, as if fucking fascists don't fucking exist in America. It doesn't happen.
Sure enough, stuff.
Oh, so one of the things, the kerfuffle you hear. Let me just get back to.
Is written off by this as this, which means that if this goes anywhere near the development of this, then it goes from Audie Murphy power fantasy to bash the fucking fash.
So, okay, what that was apparently somebody throwing piss at a disabled veteran, which, just because you're a veteran doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking respect you. You have to earn my fucking respect. Just because you serve the fucking government doesn't mean jack shit to me. You could be a fucking autocratic shithole. Shit stand of a human being. Nope. You have to fucking prove to me that you're worthy of fucking respect. Just because you served in many of our fruitless fucking wars and regime change doesn't mean shit to me. So,
stuff like this.
Also, being like, it's like a disabled veteran's like, 1, disabled people can be dickheads. 2, veterans can be dickheads.
Starts happening before it's released. Anyone could predict.
Oh my god. And it has a screenshot from a tweet. A screenshot of the Wolfenstein Twitter saying, "Make America Nazi free again." The game takes place in fucking America.
And if this made this and did this, then anyone who critiqued the shit is instantly this. Here I am.
Well, it's like, okay. Because you're like, oh my god, the game takes place in America, and, you know, the fucking whole premise of the fucking Wolfenstein games are, the Nazis won World War II. You know, and in the first game, Glasgow was in the fucking, in Europe, I think in Poland. You know, he fucking cuts a bloody swath through fucking Europe against fucking Nazis. But he's American, so he goes back to America and sees that it's become a shithole. You're fucking projecting some weird shit on this situation.
To do just that. So put on your Schutzstaffel uniform, because you're probably going to get called a Nazi anyways. Now let's make one thing fucking clear. I didn't jump into this game wanting it to be some communist train wreck.
Which, the second game's actually way more fun, in my opinion. Mainly because of Grace. And Super Spesh. And, what's her fucking, the Engel's daughter. And, you know, fucking, but, yeah.
What do I owe you? Nothing. It's for free.
It's like, oh, what do I owe? It's free. And then the communist... Yeah, you understand communism.
But I became skeptical of buying it after I saw the controversy and the piles and piles of negative Steam reviews, most of which...
Yeah, who do those negative views come from? Killing Nazis in America. Who would that piss off exactly? I wonder.
Which aren't even to do with what I'll be talking about today. And after seeing all that, I figured I might as well...
He right now has a picture of a caricature, like the Nazi fucking caricature of a Jew.
I'll just watch it, no commentary instead. No, but for real, you go into a coma and you go into like Vietnam flashback mode, which is where I get to my first note that I made. The entirety of the flashbacks. Now in the first game, BJ would hint in the gameplay that he had a fairly normal, country boy.
Oh, so the flashbacks. Where, mind you, it's revealed that Blasco had a shitty dad. A dad who was racist as fuck. And who sold out his own wife to the fucking Nazis when they won.
Laugh in Texas, where he swam in lakes and shot BB guns. This is entirely blown away as your flashback reveals that you now had a Jewish mom and a laughably racist, out-of-touch and evil dad.
Yeah, because those people don't fucking exist in the country right now. And those are the people who are fucking getting pissy about the game. Yeah.
He's really the only reason why I mark these flashbacks down.
He knows God.
Yeah, because, oh my god, fucking overly racist, He's too racist, Can he notch back the racism just a little bit?
Damn well not to spend time with some dirty little nigger girl.
Whole character.
Also, by the way, you do realize that racism was a part of fucking America before the Second World War, and this takes place after the Second World War and the Nazis win and invade America and take control of America. So the fucking racist, the Klan, which is, you fucking see the Klan in the fucking game, they would kind of be like the underlings to the fucking Nazis.
Seems like it was wrote to make people hate racism, like they don't already hate it.
There are some people who don't fucking hate racism. Some people that embrace the racism, like the President of the United States, and Milo, and Stephen Molyneux, and fucking Rushvi, and fucking Laura Loomer, Lauren Southern, Megan Murphy. Oh no, she's transphobic, but they're all basically the same kind of bigot when you break it down.
I mean, I'm not exaggerating. The first thing that you see him do is punish you for kissing that little nigger girl under the poplar tree.
Yes, because that was a reality, you dumb fuck. That shit actually happened in the United States. And you do realize this takes place in what? So he was like a fucking 8 to 10-year-old, maybe? So, that would... World War took place in, started in the 1930s in Europe. America got involved in 1942. So, You know the Klan was around there, right? And the German-American Bund Association was also fucking around. But I want to Google that shit.
I have worked too hard for too damn long to lose my reputation because my boy is sweet on some nigger.
How does he punish you, you ask? By beating his wife, beating the...
Yes, because the racism and spousal abuse don't go hand in hand. Just ask Richard Spencer's fucking wife.
The dog for defending his wife, and then making you shoot the dog.
Which you actually don't have to shoot the dog, by the way. You can actually... He shoots it if you don't shoot it.
As expected, race division is a big theme in this game. And certainly not the race division is bad theme. The white people are this theme. You then fight through an irradiated...
Not all white people, dipshit. There's quite clearly not... B.J. Blazkowicz is very much a white person. Some might say a Nazi ideal. And then there's the fucking people you meet in Louisiana. I bet you fucking hate... I bet you hate fucking Grace as a character, don't you?
Manhattan, which looks like any part of Fallout 3, to get to another...
Because it was fucking bombed by the Nazis, you dipshit.
Resistance cell that you need to link up with. And then you scale the state building in this snake-eater ladder, only to be met with...
Yes, Grace pointing a gun at your face because she's had to deal with fucking Nazis and racists in America for decades. You fuckface.
Just who the fuck are you, white boy?
A literal fucking parallel to the Black Panthers!
Yeah, because the Black Panthers existed in... Oh my god. And apparently the Black Panthers are fucking bad, even though they were only about really protecting black people from racist white people and helping the fucking community. Fucking.
They then realize you aren't a conservative and invite you in for a spot of tea, and...
I love how it's going over his head that, like, okay, because you're not a conservative. The conservatives are pretty fucking racist. Even to this day, they are.
Then she whips out her titty, and little Fash Basher goes to town.
With her boo coming out?
It makes people feel uncomfortable.
It makes certain kinds of people feel uncomfortable.
Monsters did this.
Not monsters. Men.
Now that's...
Yes, that's a very poignant point to make. It's like, we characterize the Nazis as monsters, but really they were everyday fucking people.
Statement in and of itself could be interpreted as mankind.
She had balls of steel.
Oh my fucking god damn. No, she's talking about... She doesn't want to mythologize, and she doesn't want to dehumanize the fucking Nazis, because that just plays into their... Like, oh, they were just evil. You know, they didn't have... You know, they didn't feed into fucking racist bullshit. You know, again, it's not like there was a fucking political party in America when shit was happening in fucking Europe that was, yay, Hitler! The German-American Bund. Look it the fuck up.
Balls.
Then there's the American Nazi Party.
Balls are always used as some fucking default definition of badassery. Small, little, delicate things. Resting all snug and warm and cozy and comfortable in their little wrinkly wrapper of fucking skin.
I don't
It's also a fairly good point.
even know if this is man bashing or just some girl power shit.
Do you think Margaret that?
Oh my god. Also, he leaves a fucking... He has a clip of, like, Eric Andre. I'm fairly certain Eric Andre would disagree with everything coming out of this lily white fucker's fucking mouth, but... But, like... It's making a fucking point. Okay. Jesus Christ. It's making a point of... We always perceive men as being tough. And, you know, you miss the line of like, oh, you know, she's got some balls or whatever. And that's what she's referencing. Is like, no, what the fuck? And it's true. If you kick a dude in the fucking dick and balls, they fucking crumple. It's like a fucking emergency stop button. Like, why the fuck is that associated with badassery? I have to ask the same question that fucking Grace asked.
Sure had girl power?
Yes, of course.
Do you think she effectively utilized girl power by funneling money to illegal paramilitary death squads in Northern Ireland?
I don't know about that.
Little side note, I'm not even mad at Grace's character because she's all like racy and everything.
Racy? What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck?
She's she's just a fucking bitch. She's such an unlikable character. It's like,
she's one of my favorite fucking characters. She's actually my favorite character over Blasco. She's fucking a great character. And it was like, oh, she's such a bitch. Okay. Read this book. Read the entire fucking book. It'll help you.
they wrote her for you to hate her, and she's supposed to be like the charismatic resistance leader.
She actually is quite charismatic, but, you know, she's a black woman, and probably in your mind, ugh.
We've been fighting every motherfucking day, Blazkowicz. White America, though? They done packed up and given in. See, I guess they don't have the fighting spirit no more.
That's, again, the point of the fucking... Jesus fucking Christ. That's the whole point of the fucking game, is Blasco wants to start a fucking revolution. And it's making a point of, if the Nazis had won, white America probably would have rolled over, because it wouldn't have negatively affected them. It would have negatively affected everybody else, you know, who wasn't a white heterosexual person, but they would just be fine. I mean, seriously, it's the whole fucking... I bet you're the kind of person who says all lives matter.
Nah, they just do whatever the fucking Fuhrer tells them to do. That's
baloney. There shouldn't be this...
That's not... That's literally the fucking...
White America, Black America bullshit. There should just...
Yes, and if ignorant dipshits like you got your fucking shit together, and there's a great... I forgot who the fuck said it. But basically, I think it might actually have been in the book, So You Want to Talk About Race, by Ijoma Oluwa. Basically, we should turn solidarity from a noun to a verb. You know, we should be... Oh, no. I remember. It was Mark Lamont Hill. It was Mark Lamont Hill in his speech to the United Nations about Palestine and how it's being mistreated by Israel. You know, we have to turn solidarity from a noun to a verb. We need to, you know, take it from something that's just, you know, a stagnant idea to an active idea. Something, you know, we're actually engaging in solidarity. Fucking... And God, you know the only way we're gonna have an America that's in solidarity, all groups, is literally when white people get over their bullshit. Seriously.
Just be American. Probably the most well-known gem at this point of its release is whenever Franz and Kaiser are having a good little in-game chat for you to listen in on.
Kein Verständnis für Terrorismus. Wie können Sie Gewalt gegen uns gutheißen, weil wir anderer Ansicht sind? Doch auch...
Okay, it's making reference to the shit Nazis fucking say. It's literally making... Okay, so it's basically the clip of, like, you know, it's just... You know, we're just having a difference of opinion. You know, that fucking line between the two Nazis, and it's like... You missed the fucking... People who say they are Nazis, but usually the only people who really say this shit are white. Of, like, you know... It's just a difference of opinion. Like...
Gewalt führt nur zum noch mehr Gewalt. Das stimmt. Gewalt ist niemals in Ordnung. Niemals.
And seriously, okay, so it's like, acts of violence are never okay. Those are two Nazis saying it. You know, it's having a chat, so it's one Nazi talking to another Nazi. You could... Seriously. All you have to do is literally look up shit from, like, Chris Cantwell or fucking Richard Spencer or, you know, other people in the alt-right. It's like, oh, they always like shit on fucking Antifa. It's like violence is never, you know, acts of violence are never okay. Which is like, you know, acts in self-defense are fine. But, you know.
Eine Gesellschaft wäre das, wenn ich jeden finden würde, der meine Ansicht nicht teilt. Ein Kriegsgebiet, Han. Das wäre ein Kriegsgebiet.
Well, shit on my dick and call me Adolf. That sounds an awful lot like something we hear nowadays. Sounds like overt irony whenever anybody condemns the stifling of free speech by a bunch of radical communists. Now, I could ramble.
Fucking. Well, okay. You do realize most times radical communists only ever really destroy property, and destroying property is not the same as destroying fucking people. And usually they're destroying property because, you know, the Nazis have killed fucking people, like, you know, Heather Heyer. I'm sure you fucking believe that, you know, the same alt-right... Seriously, I guarantee fucking to you, you're an alt-right scumfuck.
On for 5 more minutes about that. But instead, how about I tell you that you see your dad again, patiently waiting to end your life?
Yes, and you know why he's fucking doing that? It's because Belasco's bringing shame to his good name. Because he's a fucking, you know, a terrorist, a freedom fighter.
What happened is we had a big goddamn war, and now we got a new government with new rules. They took her. She gone. And what's that queer outfit you're wearing?
Oh yeah, it's so funny.
They rounded up all the Jews and the coloreds and the queers. This is a white man's world now. White man's got to keep it Christian. What?
Which is what, you know, white supremacists want.
Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, there they go, painting Christianity as a religion for white nationalists.
I mean, Hitler was a Catholic. And a lot of, you know, Klansmen are also religious.
Gee, I better go tell Tyler Perry, T.D. Jakes, Steve Harvey, and everybody else that they can't be Christians anymore.
Oh, fucking wow.
You can't do that anymore, that's against the rules. They partially redeemed this by giving you a bitchin' takedown scene.
Down on your fucking knees.
Was a time I was scared of you. Was a time I'd have pissed myself, had a gun pointed at my head. You know what I feel right now?
Not a goddamn thing.
Not a goddamn thing.
Yes, and you chop his arm off.
Now, after this, surprisingly, there was a big gap where the writing was actually not atrocious.
Nice job, team.
That's the Bombate and fucking what's her face having a sex scene. And it's a big surprise you're a fan of, you know, just sex in the game.
This isn't a point. I think it's funny that Bombate's into fat chicks. After discovering that, we're back to it.
Bombate and fat chicks. By the way, Bombate is black.
Link up with another resistance cell who, unsurprisingly, is just as bad as the first one. Except this time, they're anarcho-communist.
Yeah.
Oh, we be the outcast, the poor. Well, everyone who ain't part of the American goddamn bourgeois.
Paris Jack is a brawler, a cutter, a true believing anarchist.
We've been fighting for a revolution since long before them Nazis came. We were the first to start build a civil rights movement to advocate equality for everyone. You know the concept of civil rights, Terravelle? No, you don't. You're just a jarhead, ain't you?
Buddy, I laid my life on the line for freedom, justice, and the American way, while you and your bohemian friends were passing out Bolshevik propaganda and opposing the draft on every street corner. What good is your fucking equality? You can't muster the backbone to stick up for your people while the coyote's scratching at your front door.
We stood up against the imperialist war machine and the United States of America and the greedy money men of Wall Street who was itching to send the children of the proletariat off to die in foreign lands so that they could be filling their coffers.
Man, fuck you.
Now, I like that here they at least show that BJ is against their utopian bullshit, but you inevitably join forces, meaning this is another time where they treat commie scum like they're any fucking better than Nazis. That's
Wow. Horseshoe theory much?
my main complaint with the game. They seem to want to portray Bolshevism like countless people weren't rounded up and fucking shot. Like millions of people didn't starve to death because of the government's
I'd like to introduce you to all of the U.S. fucking atrocities committed against other countries because it was politically expedient and monetarily expedient. And America's not fucking capitalist, is it? No, or it's not fucking communist, it's capitalist, isn't it? Yeah, I fucking know.
fuck-ups. It's still happening today in places like Venezuela.
Oh, of course, Venezuela, even though there's no fucking communist policies in place and it's a dictatorship.
Stop romanticizing communism.
Stop romanticizing jingoism. Stop fucking fetishizing capitalism. Capitalism is not fucking a great system. Capitalism has fucking sweatshops. Capitalism has fucking sweatshops and fucking, you know, it's the reason why there's suicide nets outside in Samsung facilities. And fucking, like, you know, that's capitalism is why there's no living fucking wage. Because profits are prioritized over fucking human goddamn fucking lives. How many people die in America because they don't have socialized health care? How many people have died because they had to ration insulin? There's one case I can fucking think of that sticks to my mind. There's a fucking person who's rationing insulin because they couldn't afford it and fucking died as a result. But capitalism's fucking great. Capitalism is fucking awesome. You know, it's not like we fucking propped up dictatorships because it was expedient for capitalism. You know, the Shah. We didn't prop up the fucking... We didn't reinstall the fucking Shah, overthrow a democratically elected government because it was more politically expedient, and we, you know, he was pro-West because we were propping him the fuck up. Like... I'll say this. Communism usually just fucks up, you know, communism usually only fucks up their own country. Capitalism fucks up everybody's countries. Also, fuck this. Again, fuck all this jingoistic bullshit. Like, fucking capitalism's bad. I'm trying to get my fucking phone to flow. There we go.
Now I leave you with this.
Which is the sex scene between Anya and Blasco. Shows how much of a thinker you are. Fucking, because, you know, deep meetings and fucking philosophical debates and, you know, philosophical concepts just fucking escape your brain. You know, have you read any communist fucking writers? Or you're just like, oh, communism's bad. You know, have you read Das Kapital? Have you read fucking the Communist Manifesto? Have you read any of the other fucking documents, you know, fucking put out by socialist writers or communist writers or anarchist writers? Probably fucking not. Because it's bad. Capitalism's good. And how fucking sad of a person do you have to be to be like, I'm going to leave you with this pregnant woman shooting guns topless because you get to see some tits. How fucking sad of a person do you have to fucking be? Seriously. Fucking just... You are just... fucking worthless. As a fucking person. Stop romanticizing communism. But I'm gonna fucking shit on communism without having a firm grasp of fucking communism. Without a firm grasp of socialism, firm grasp of fucking, political thinkers, It's fucking America. Yeah, America was great. Like, there weren't any racists in the fucking 1940s to 60s or to fucking the 70s or even to this day. Fucking... You need to read fucking... You just need to read books. Just read fucking books. Just read Marx. Read Engels. Fucking read read some George Orwell. Who was a socialist, by the way. Fucking... Anyway. That's everybody. And this motherfucker's pathetic.